Gold and silver traded bullish, and likewise with indices, we have seen good bullishness across indices as well. While crude oil has tried to bounce back, it is natural gas which has stayed in zone and trying to find some support at 4.5, 4.6. So what to expect today from these instruments? Gold, silver, crude oil, net gas, Nasdaq, Dow, Germany and FTSE. Way to enter, way to exit, how to profit, we're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. This is the only channel to deliver twice a day updates so that you can profit across Asia, Europe and US sessions. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold and silver, followed with oil and gas. Lastly, the indices. Watch till the end. First, on the hourly charts, you can clearly see after consolidating, gold is giving a breakout here, rise, retracement, and the rise. So this is the second leg of rise which is continuing here, and this is almost at the cusp of it. Also, it has breached past the crucial milestone at 41.45, 46, and tried to trade above 41.45, 46. It is all the way moved towards 41.56 before now trying to retrace. Now, second point here is if you look at the 5-period moving average, this is offered at a very, very good support. And now I'll definitely watch out for how it behaves at around 41.40 levels. And till 41.40 and 41.20 is not taken, you have to be careful with the sells. As long as it stays above, remember the resistances earlier are going to be the supports now. So 44.45 anyways is the first resistance, 41.40 the next, 41.30, 32 the third, 41.20, 22 the fourth, and then 41.10 and 4100. So I'll say till 4100 gold has got enormous support. Only bearishness is seen if it trades below 4100, then you can say it is trying to reverse. What will happen? See, it is, if it falls back within this consolidation zone, again we can see gold moving towards the lows here. Look at the moving averages, these are crossing over here. This is a good bullish sign for the price here. It is looking upwards. Stochastic coming out of the overbought zone, while the MACD is still looking upwards, which is also a supportive sign for further rise. RSI at the top. Coming to 2-hour chart. On the 2-hour charts, look at the candles here. See straight bullishness, then a red candle, then a green candle at the top. Where the current candle closes and how the next one starts is going to remain very important, because see, red, green, red, green, and now once the next candle start, it might turn red. I will definitely watch out for how it behaves at the 5-period moving average close to 41.30, 32 and then 41.20, 22. These levels are going to play an important role. If at all gold trades below 41.20, 22, you can definitely expect more bearishness from there. But till 4100, I'll be still staying cautious. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, rising, RSI at the top here. Coming to 3 hour. Now see what we are seeing here on the hourly charts and 1H, 2H, 3H, 4H time frames. On the daily charts, the perspective will completely change. I'll show you why. Now look at the 3-hour charts. Here also the price is trading with slight divergence from the 5-period moving average. Thus, this zone is going to be a support zone here at 41.30, 32 and then 41.20, 22. These levels are very, very important. Though we have seen good bullishness so far, but it might follow with a little retracement. Now notice what's happening. Rise, retracement and the rise again. And now you have to watch out here. See, it has still got room on the upside all the way towards 41.80 or 4200 as well. And hence, if at all it trades now beyond 41.56 and 41.64, stay bullish for 41.82 and then possibly 4200 as well. But you have to still wait a little for it to give you the next round of breakout. Stochastic overbought here, the MACD divergent and bullish, the RSI at the top here. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4-hour charts, notice gold has formed a neck here and now it is putting pressure on the bands to expand. You can see the price is trading outside Bollinger Bands consistently, putting pressure on the bands to expand on the upside. Next thing is the current candle. It might try to end in doji and I'll definitely watch out for the next candle. The 5-period moving average is sitting at 41.20. And this confirms that at least till towards 41.20, 22, we have got greater supports here for gold. Only bearishness is if it trades below 41.20, 22, and then also the supports till towards 41.10 and 4100 are very, very, very strong. Below 4100 is where you can say the bears might try to take over. Stochastic overbought here, the MACD divergent and bullish, the RSI is rising. Coming to daily, now see on the daily charts, what you have seen here is first a bigger decline, then a support from 50 period, a retracement, then a retracement to retracement. Taking the support here, it is trying to bounce back, and now see this is how it has behaved. Drop, retracement, and now it has to decide the breakout here. So now today, if you see gold trading beyond 41.56 and 41 64 levels, we have to stay bullish. It might potentially move towards 4200 mark here. Now, what is happening with gold? Actually, if you look at the move, see, this is how it is trading: lower highs, higher lows. This is the zone of consolidation. Now, a move beyond 4200 will signify another round of rally here, which you have to be extremely cautious of. On the higher time frames, that is on the weekly and monthly charts, things are still overbought and it has lot much of potential on the downside. So the higher it goes, I think the potential of a breakdown will also be higher. But let's focus on today. Focusing on today, we have to wait for 4156 and 4164 zone to be taken, and then possibly it could move higher. But when you look at the daily charts, also drop, retracement, drop, retracement. So today's move is important. It can erase all the gains as well. Drop, and this is a retracement channel. Once it starts to slide, we can expect a good drop, specifically below 4100. It might try to in fact move towards 4050 or lower levels. Today's move is very, very important. Stochastic rising, MACD crossing over here. This is a supportive sign for further rise though, and the RSI flat. So looking at this, what you should. And before I give you the trading levels and strategy, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, be a part of my mentorship batch. And if you're just willing to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me on Telegram for queries. And those looking forward to just trade as per the signals can be part of my signals channel as well. Again, reach out to me for queries. Also, it is equally important for you to have a trusted partner, a recommended broker which offers you a swap-free account, lowest spreads, no hidden charges, easier transactions, and easier withdrawals from across the globe. You can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. So first, let's talk about the levels to buy. I will recommend you to buy at 41, 54, 56 zone. Yes, you can buy here. Expect it to move towards 41, 64, 66 as the first target, and then 41, 80, 82 should arrive. Beyond this, 4200 is a must here. Now, once it trades beyond 4200, real bullishness is seen beyond 4200. You can expect 4222 and 4240 levels, the next milestones. I do not see a move beyond 4240. But yes, once it breaches the level, certainly more bullish momentum can be expected from there. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 4138 levels. Expect it to move towards 4130. 4120 plus minus 2, you can always keep a tolerance. And as I said, 4110, then 4100. Till 4100, you can say every 100 pips you will find a support. Below 4100 is where real bearishness will be seen. You can expect it to move towards 4076, 4050 levels, and if this is taken, I think 4000 should not be much far. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to silver. See, silver on the early charts, there was a reversal sign. It has retraced and now breaking out again. 5 period is offering it a good support. It means once you see it staying below 5140, you can take a sell here. That is the higher price. When you see below 5140, you can expect it to trade lower. But then what will happen? Even if it trades below 5140, 5120, 51 and 40, 50, 80 levels, I am still not out of 49 and 50. But yes, once it trades below 50, 80, that is the point of time you can say now silver prices are reversing. Also notice what it has done here. See the rise, the retracement, and then this greater rise has appeared. This is a good rise. It has come down to the resistance zone. Moving averages have crossed over. This is also supportive sign for the bulls, and this is the zone which is going to offer it maximum support. 50, 50 and 50. So this is the zone it has to trade below. Right now I can see it is not willing to come down, but as and how it trades below 50, 80, more bearishness should prevail. First of all, it has to move towards 50, 80. That is the first question, whether it is going to do so or not. And for that, you can take a sell at 51.40, but with caution. Stochastic trying to rise, MACD rising, RSI rising here. On the 2-hour charts, and notice what's happening on the 2-hour charts: drop, retracement, drop, retracement. If you connect the lows and the highs, this is almost trading in this bearish channel. For this to come out of this channel and confirm a breakout, we should see silver trading above 52 and 52.40 zone. If these two levels are taken, I think silver is again going to move towards 53 or 54 levels. So today's move is very, very important. If you look at the candles here, you can find out after showing a reversal sign and consolidating, it is now giving a breakout. So it appears not willing to come down. But yes, if at all you see the current candle trading below 51.40, 51.20, you can stay bearish. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI rising here. On the 3-hour charts, similar observation here on the 3-hour chart. See consolidation here. Higher lows means we have to wait for it to trade below 51.20, 51. And then you can expect more bearishness from there. Below 58 is where you can definitely say that now it is trying to reverse, else it is yet not confirming a reversal here. Though the stochastic is overbought, look at the MACD right from the crossover at the bottom, it is looking upwards. So this is a supportive sign for further bullishness. RSI flat here. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4 hour chart, similar observation, drop, retracement, lower highs here, lower lows here. It has to come out of this box. It has to come out of this bearish channel in order to confirm a direction. The moving averages are looking upwards, trading bullish here. If you see the stochastic, this is overbought. The MACD crossing over at the bottom, trading bullish, looking upwards. RSI rising. Coming to daily chart. On the daily charts, you can see it is seen taking support from $50 zone and now trying to bounce back. Today it has started the day on a bullish note with the support from 51 trying to stay bullish. Now see, on the upside, it is now very important for silver to trade beyond 52 and 52.40. Once it trades beyond 52 and 52.40, that will be the confirmation of a rally towards the top again, 53 and in fact 54 levels. Yes, after taking support from 20 period, trying to break out, this should be a confirmation of a stronger rally. But right now I am skeptical of this because this is still delivering lower highs here and price can still take a dump. Notice drop, retracement, and if it takes a dump, this could be again a sharper one. Let's wait for today's move. It is going to be either make or break. Stochastic rising, the MACD flat, the RSI flat here. So looking at this, what you should first is where you should buy. I will recommend you to buy at 51.75. Expect it to move towards 52. And once 52 is taken, it is going to see 52.40 levels the next, and then 52.85, 53 should be seen at the next targets. Beyond 53, sky is the limit. Stay bullish for 54. Chances for which appears less, but yes, once it breaks out the resistances, the momentum is going to get stronger there. On the downside, you can sell at 51.40 levels. The higher price, when you see above 50, below 51.40, you can take a sell. 51.20, 51, and then 50.80. Once it trades below 50.80, you can say now it is time for the bears to take over from here. Expect 50.40 and then 50. Once it trades below 50, you can expect it to correct sharp. Below 50 is where definitely a stronger down move should be seen here. Trade accordingly. Let's move to crude oil. Crude oil yesterday has taken a very beautiful support from 57.4, and I had mentioned that it has taken a support. Once it trades out beyond 58, 58.2, you can expect 59 at least. Precisely, it has moved towards 59. Now we can see a slight struggle at 59. So now today's move is important. If you now see oil trading above 59, you can stay bullish from there. And what you can expect from there, you can expect 59.4 and 60 as the next target. And if at all oil trades beyond 60, it's a reversal, else it is still staying bearish. Notice lower highs are there. This is just a retracement, staying below. See, the resistances earlier are now going to be the support here. So now 58 is the zone it has to trade below, and then 57.4. Till 57.4, do not treat oil as bearish. Moving averages are now crossing over here on the upside on the early charts. Stochastic looking down. The MACD is also retraced, waiting for it to cross over for sell again. RSI is also suggestive of slight bearishness here on the early charts. Look at 2 hour chart, see it is showing a reversal sign, and since the reversal, this is the second red candle. So in fact, you can sell at 58.4. Expect it to move towards 58. 58 is very crucial now for oil to trade below, and then 57.4. Moving averages are still bearish. Stochastic looking down here. The MACD crossed over, trading with divergence and bullishness. The RSI is flat. Coming to on the 3 hour charts, notice after consolidating here, it is trying to break out, and see after every rise it retraces itself, so possibly it might retrace, but I'll say till 58 you have to remain extremely cautious today. Also notice it is showing a reversal sign. I'll definitely watch out for how it behaves at 58.5, 58.4, below which slight bearishness still towards 58 can be expected. But remember, the only confirmation of a breakdown here in oil is if it trades below 57.4, else there is a possibility of a reversal as well. Stochastic overbought. The MACD hitting the bottom, it has crossed over. This is a supportive sign for further rise. RSI is trading with moderate bearishness here. And on the 4 hour chart, see, notice the same reversal sign is there, where the current candle closes and how the next one starts. That is going to be of prime importance, and that is where I say you can sell here at 58.5, 58.4 zone and expect it to trade lower, but till 58 you have to exercise caution. Until 57 point, you should not be treating oil as bearish. Yes, it is delivering lower highs and lower lows. Notice drop, retracement, drop. It could retrace here. See, this is how it has been trading. Where are the highs here? The highs now are aiming above 60. A reversal confirmation, a long-term reversal confirmation is once it trades beyond 61 and 62.5. Stochastic getting overbought. The MACD hitting the bottom, it has crossed over. This is also a supportive sign for further bullishness. RSI is placed comfortably. Coming to daily, now see on the daily charts, after the drop here, after bottoming here at 56, we have seen a good rise, and since then it is trading in this nice bearish channel. Also, this is a nice flag as well, as long as 56 is not taken. Now see what's happening. It is posted a reversal sign yesterday, now trying to move upwards. Today's candle is equally important, how high it can fly. If at all it trades beyond 59, you can stay bullish for 59.460, and then the 50 period moving average, which is a wall which is to be taken away in order to confirm a breakout. And if at all it breaks this today, I think this should be the confirmation of a breakout in oil prices, which could take it higher. But right now it is struggling here, and I do not see that strength, and hence we have to wait a little. It as and how it breaches the resistances on the upside, the bulls will gather strength here. Stochastic oversold. MACD, now see MACD on the daily charts, look at the symmetry here, so possibly it has to retrace before taking the real direction. The RSI is also almost flat. So looking at this, what you should first is where you should buy. I will recommend you to buy here at 59 only. Expect it to move towards 59.4, and then it will hit 60. Beyond 60 is where real bullishness can be expected, and then 60.5, 61. Beyond 61, sky is the limit. Stay bullish. This is a breakout. Right now it does not appear to be the case, but this could become the case soon. If not this week, then next week. Possibility of a reversals are high. It is forming a nice flag, and I'll be expecting a breakout soon. On the downside, I will today expect it to trade with moderate bearishness once it trades below 58.4, but till 58 you have to remain cautious, and even 58, 57.7, 57.4. Till 57.4 it's not bearish, it can bounce back. Below 57.4 is where you can expect it to correct sharp towards 56.2, and then in fact below this 55 should be seen, but I am not looking forward to such a breakdown. Let's see, either it will stay in zone or might bounce back from the lows again and move all the way towards 59 or 60. Let's see which direction it takes today. Now let's have a look at natural. So see, natural gas, you discussed this. 4.8 is the top it has created. It is also a double top level, and you can also notice the support it is getting from 4.5 levels here. Very, very important for oil to trade below 4.6 and then 4.5 zone. These levels and this zone is very crucial here for natural gas. Now see, it is taking support from 4.6. I'll say you have to wait for 4.6, 4.58, 4.54 and 4.5 levels to be taken. Once it trades below 4.5, you can say now the bears are back, and you can look forward to a greater correction. Notice what's happening. Moving averages crossed over here, trading bearish, but the support at 4.6 is also getting stronger, and it is trying to bounce back here. Now it's staying above 5 period, you can expect a little rise. However, on the upside now, 4.67 and 4.7 levels it has to trade above in order to confirm bullishness. Stochastic oversold. MACD trading with moderate bearishness. RSI flat. Coming to 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts, the crossover here is on the sell side. With this crossover, you can see supports are also getting stronger. One bullish candle retracement, and now if you see it is staying beyond 4.63, 4.66 zone, you can say that it is trying to reverse, and ideal bullishness should be above 4.7 and 4.8 zone. Notice the rise and then retracement. If it breaks out and trades above 4.8, it could confirm a greater rally all the way towards $5 zone. But right now I can say the bearishness is prevailing here. Stochastic, MACD, RSI all are suggestive of further bearishness, and hence you have to just wait for it to breach the support levels. Right now the supports are getting stronger. The moving averages have converged here on the 3-hour charts, but not yet crossed over. Notice this move, rise, retracement, then rise, it might retrace towards where? Retrace towards the lows here. Till 4.5, you should not treat this as bearish. Below that also, we have discussed this several times. 4.4 is one crucial support, 4.27 is next, and 4.2. Till for the long term, till 4.2, the chances of $5 levels in natural gas will remain high, which means even if it drops till towards 4.2, the possibility of a recovery towards 5 will be very, very high. Stochastic bearish, MACD bearish, RSI has taken a good hit here, looking downwards. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation. Notice one greener candle, couple of retracement candles. Now wait for it to take a direction, either to trade above 4.7, 4.76 levels in order to confirm further up move, or to trade below 4.6, 4.5 zone. Stochastic bearish here. The MACD is divergent and bearish. The RSI is also trading bearish here. Coming to now on the daily charts, look at yesterday's candle. higher lows are seen, gap is filled, lower highs are seen. This is zone of consolidation. It has to come out of this. Only point which I am looking at is the resistance it is getting at 4.8, which appears to be a tough nut to be cracked. But yes, once it breaks beyond this zone, that is going to be the time when natural gas might post another round of rally. See, a rise, consolidation, and if it breaks out, it is going to be a good round of rally or the way towards 5, 5.2, and 5.4 levels. And now look at the candles here. You can see the support coming in here. So I will say now you have to wait for 4.6 and 4.58 levels to be taken. Below 4.58, expect 4.55, 4.5. And once it trades below 4.5, that is the point of time you can expect the bears to take over from there. Below 4.5, you can expect it to move towards 4.4 as well very, very soon. My only worry point is with the MACD, which is see, the candles are not suggestive of much bearishness, but when you look at MACD, see the stochastic is also looking downwards. Look at the MACD here. This is the very point, because see, already we have seen a good rise, and the crossover here in MACD has come at the top and it is looking downwards, which is not a supportive sign for the bulls. So, and yes, whenever we have seen a crossover from such highs, it always follows with a little drop, and hence I'll say still there are prospects of a further downside. But remember, this is natural gas and these are markets. Natural gas, we had seen sharp moves in a single day, and thus it is possible that it can cross over from the current levels. It can reverse completely, moving towards 5.2, 5.4, and in fact higher levels. So you have to wait. The bearishness is still not very much there as long as 4.2 is not taken. Now considering this, but remember, 4.2 from the current levels is almost 10%, and hence you have to watch out. So I'll say today you have to buy only if you see it is staying 4.66, expect 4.7, then 4.725, then 4.76, and then 4.8. So you can see clearly till 4.8, 5 resistances. Thus, this means that the up move is definitely sticky, but as in how it reaches past this resistances, it is going to deliver a stronger move towards, once it trades beyond 4.8, certainly 5, 5.2 should be there. May not be the day or may not be the case today. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 4.58, expect it to move towards 4.54, 4.5. Once it trades below 4.5, I think we are going to look at towards a move towards 4.4, 4.3, 4.27, and then 4.2. And I think this is also something which should not be a probable case for today at least. So take your trades accordingly. But as in how the prices move lower, specifically below 4.5, more bearishness should prevail. And if it trades below 4.4, that will confirm a breakdown here. So take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to industry. Nasdaq 100 showed a sharp recovery right from the lows at 24,300. We have seen a move all the way towards 24,920 mark. Now this is consolidating, waiting for it to decide the next move here. If you look at the moving averages, these are turning bullish, and also you can see the support coming in at around 24,840 levels, which is a good support zone. So let it trade below 24,840. This might invite a slight retracement all the way towards 24,760, 750, or in fact 24,600 levels. What's happening here? If you look at the early charts, after every drop it invites a retracement. Remember, a reversal confirmation in tech 100 is only and only if you see it is staying beyond 24,200. That will confirm a possible reversal all the way towards the top. Stochastic taking a dip. The MACD has seen a good retracement, waiting for it to cross over for sell. RSI coming out of the overbought zone. Look at 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts, yes, it is showing a slight reversal sign than the preceding candle swing on. The current volume is going to be important. If you see it is staying below 24,840, you can stay with the sells, but this is going to definitely going to get difficult. There are greater supports available till towards 24,600. Stochastic here is also looking downwards. The MACD has retraced towards the top, trying for a crossover. Wait for it to cross over for a sell. The RSI is flat here at the top, and if you look at 3-hour chart, similar is the observation on the 3-hour chart. See the moving averages, look at these swings here, and this is almost at the top of the channel. It has to decide a direction here. Now once you see it staying beyond 24 900 920 mark, stay bullish for possible move towards 2500, 25,000, 120, 25 200 levels, and a move beyond 25 200 will confirm a reversal here. Moving average is trying to converge, not yet crossed over. Stochastic overbought here. The MACD trading with divergence, it is at the top. Wait for it to cross over for sell. See, I had mentioned yesterday as well that this is the bottoming here for MACD, and it might move towards the top, and it has still got room for upside. RSI comfortably placed. On the 4-hour chart, Likewise, on the 4-hour charts, a good support is seen. It is just staying in zone, waiting for it to deliver a breakout. The moving averages have now started to converge after a greater divergence. Definitely, there has to be a little convergence. But remember the days when it has traded bullish for days and months, and now see, it is just forming the bottom. It is recovering here. Let's see how high it can fly. Stochastic overbought here. The MACD divergent, the RSI flat here. Coming to daily chart, if you look at the daily charts, yes, the gap is filled here and now it is trying to recover. The 20 and 50 period definitely is a good resistance zone, and today it has to trade beyond 25,000 and 25,200. As long as it stays below 25,200, you should be cautious with the buys here. Yes, till 25,200 the reversal possibility will remain extremely high. Stochastic rising, see MACD after taking a huge dip, it is trying to converge crossover for a buy. It has not yet crossed over. RSI is rising. So looking at this, what you should do: buy at 24,920, expect 24,970, then 25,038, and then 25,118. Beyond this, 25,200. If at all it trades beyond 25,200 and 240 zone, I think sky is the limit. We are ready for a good rally here. I do not expect it to deliver such a move, but yes, if it trades beyond 24,240, we can expect 24,400 as well. These are markets, anything and everything is possible. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 24,835 levels. Expect 24,800, 24,750, 760, and if this is taken, then 24,710. Now ideally the bearishness is below 24,710, where 24,600 is going to be a good support, and if it and below 24,600 is where greater correction to follow all the way towards 24,400. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. See, US30 has shown a little struggle at 46,600. Yesterday also I had mentioned that once it trades beyond 46,600, there is a stronger possibility of a rise towards 46,800 and 47,000. We can see a little struggle here. Notice after the good drop and the support at uh, 45,700, we have already seen a very good rise. Now if it trades beyond 46,600, certainly more bullish momentum can be seen. Also see the support here at 46,350. So now 46,350, 46,300, 46,200, these are the support levels here. If at all it decides to trade below 46,200 levels, more bearishness should prevail. The stochastic at bottom, the MACD bearish, the RSI has taken a good dip here. Look at 2 hours. Similar is the observation. The only thing here is the crossover in the moving averages, which are almost about to cross over, and see the current candle will decide the direction it wants to take. The support at 46,350 and 300 is very strong. If at all it decides to trade below 46,300, slight bearishness may prevail. See rise, retracement rise, it can reverse again, because see it is also forming a double top at 46,600. So let's wait for it to take a direction here. Stochastic coming to oversold. MACD is on the verge of a crossover for sell. RSI flat. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour charts, rise, retracement, higher lows, higher highs, waiting for it to take a direction, specifically beyond 46,600. Certainly more bullish momentum will be seen here. Yes, the stochastic is bearish here. The MACD is in green. It is not yet crossed over for sell. RSI flat. On the 4 hour, similar is the observation on the 4 hour charts. Rise, retracement, support from 20 period is indeed very strong, and it can bounce back. It has to come out of this. It has to trade beyond 46,600 in order to keep moving towards 46,800, and in fact then 47,000 and 47,200 could also be the targets here. But right now there is a strong resistance coming in it here, and it is trying to trade in this swing zone. The lows here are towards 45,700, 45,500, or in fact 45,200 levels. Stochastic taking a dip, the MACD rising, RSI flat. Coming to daily chart. Now on the daily charts, now see this is the gap which I am talking about. Till 45,200 there is a gap available which is to be filled. Also notice the DJ30 is US 100 has tested this support. US 30 has to follow. And if you look at the move, see yesterday despite it closing in the green or almost flat, you can see. So today's move is important. Yes, a double top is seen and possible down move cannot be denied. Let's wait for it to trade below 46,200. More bearishness might follow from there. Stochastic rising, the MACD bearish, the RSI flat, and the moving averages are convergent here. So looking at this, where you should buy, I will recommend you to buy at 46,442 levels, and then expect it to move towards 46,500. Staying above 46,500, stay bullish for 46,580. If this is taken, I think we are ready for a good round of rise towards 46,700 and 46,800 levels. Above this, sky is the limit. 47k, 47,200 should be there very soon, though chances are less, at least for day. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 46,350 levels. Expect 46,300 300, 46 240, 46 170, 46 100, and then 46k. Once it trades below 46, we can look forward to 45 800, and then a greater fall should follow. Let's see which direction it takes. Below 45 800 this time, 45 500 should be the next targets. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Germany. Now if you see Germany 40 here, you can see this line. This is very very important. This was the support line. Now this is the resistance line, and then the move towards 23 250 and 300. There are greater resistances definitely available for DAX on the upside. Likewise on the downside, the support till towards 23 150 is very strong. So now what you can do, you will wait for 23 220 levels to be taken. Beyond 23 220, the possibility of 23 260, 23 300 will be high, and once it trades beyond 23 300, you can expect it to trade bullish. And notice the resistance here between 23 300 and 320. So there are greater resistances definitely available for DAX on the upside. Breaking beyond 23 300 320 is where real bullishness will be seen, while the selling entry is now only below 23 140, where you can expect 23 080 23 040 levels here, and then the strongest support is at 22 950. Stochastic at bottom, the MACD trading bearish, the RSI running flat here. On the 2 hour charts, likewise, see the resistance is on the upside getting stronger. The support is also equally strong. Let it come out of this zone in order to confirm a direction here. Notice the greater fall, retracement, consolidation, waiting for a breakout either which ways. The direction it takes today should remain important. Stochastic oversold, MACD crossed over for sell, RSI flat. Coming to 3 hour, similar observation. Yes, it's a range bound movement, and you can see the resistances are on the upside definitely getting stronger. The supports are equally strong, and hence we have to wait for a breakout or a breakdown. Stochastic looking down, while the MACD trying to cross over for sell, RSI flat. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation here. The resistances are getting stronger. Lower highs are seen. Flat base is seen. So if you see it is staying below 23 140, you can take a sell. But then 23 080, 23 100, 23 080, 23 040 is the support zone. It has to trade below. And then 22 950 will come into picture. Below that, a greater correction should follow. Notice drop, retracement, and if at all it starts to slide, we can see lower lows coming into picture here. Stochastic at bottom, the MACD is rising, the RSI is flat. So looking at this, now let's move towards the daily. On the daily chart, see preceding candle closing in red, current candle starting to move downwards. Very very crucial for DAX to trade below 23 140, and then we can expect slight bearishness where it could erase the gains from this candle, moving all the way towards 22 950. Moving averages crossed over, certainly trading bearish. Another important point here in DAX is it is staying in the box, so it is very crucial now for it to trade below 23,000 900 zone, which will confirm a long-term breakout here. But since DAX has shown swings yesterday, we can still expect a swing here. And if you see it staying beyond the 5-period moving average, that is specifically beyond the zone at 23 250 and 23 320, you can definitely expect a greater rise as well. And then breaking beyond 23 400, you can just stay bullish all the way towards 23 600. Stochastic rising, the MACD, RSI is running flat. So looking at this, what you should do now, it is pretty clear that either you should buy at 23 240 levels and expect it to move towards, or 250 levels rather, and expect it to move towards 23 300 320 as the first target. And if this is taken, then 23 400 should be there. Beyond 23 400, do not think of selling DAX. You can expect 23 500 and 600 as well. And on the downside, since it is showing swings, you can expect swings here. You can expect a sell at 23 140 levels, expect 23 080, 23 040. This is the stronger support zone. And if this is taken, then 23,000, 22 950. Now, once it trades below 22 950, stay short for 22 800 and lower levels. Below 22 800, ideally 22 600, 500 should be seen. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to FTSE 100. See, FTSE 100 stayed in zone. We have seen a retracement after a good single candle fall here all the way towards 95.20. It is retraced. Now the moving averages are on the verge of a crossover for sell. If you see it is staying beyond 95.50 and 95.70 zone, you can expect it to rise again, possibly towards 95.90, 9600. Ideally, the bullishness, as we have discussed yesterday as well, 96.02 is the only level beyond which you should buy. And now 9600, 9500, this is the zone which FTSE 100 has to come out of. Either it trades above 9600 or trades below 9500. Then only you should confirm it that it is taking a direction. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD is also retraced, RSI flat. On the 2 hour charts, and you see similar is the observation, the sideways movement is going on right now. We have to wait for it to come out of this zone, and you can see this support getting stronger. The resistances are also playing out very, very well. So even you can sell at 95.20, but then 95.10, 9500 should be a greater support. Below 9500 is where real bearishness will be seen. Stochastic rising, the MACD crossed over for sell, RSI running flat. On the 3 hour chart, similar observation here. Yes, the 550 period moving average is a good resistance zone, and that is where 9600 should play an important role here, because beyond 9600 a greater rally should be seen. See the 3 hour charts consolidation going on, wait for it to give you a breakout. Even if you see it staying beyond 9550 levels, you can take a buy here. Be cautious still towards 95, 70, 80 zone and 9600. Stochastic flat, MACD rising, RSI flat. Similar observation here on the 4 hour charts as well, and 95.20, 9500 is the support it has to trade below in order to confirm the breakdown. The stochastic rising, the MACD rising, RSI flat. And on the daily, see on the daily charts what has happened here, the highs here are limited, and with that, with the flat top, it has taken a good dip here. Now today it is starting with higher lows. Let's wait for it to confirm a breakout. Let's see which direction it takes. Yes, higher lows for now, and as it moves beyond 95, 60, 80 zone, more bullishness, and beyond 9600 certainly it's a reversal. Stochastic rising, the MACD bearish, RSI flat. So looking at this, what you should first is, I'll recommend you to buy at 95.52 levels. Expect 95.64, 95.72, 95.85, and then 9600. Once it trades beyond 9600, stay bullish for 96.20 and 96.40 levels as the next targets. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 95.28. Expect 95.20, 9500. Staying below 9500 is where you can just stay short for 94.75 and 94.50 levels. And then 9400 should be seen, though right now it is not showing such a stronger weakness here. So wait for it to take a direction, take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. See you again before the US session with more updates. Do watch that as well. Thank you.